There. Oh, one of my classmates is, number one, a bit of a pain. What does a bit of a pain mean?
Es un poco como doloroso. ¿O?
Nope. She can be annoying. It's right there. It's giving you the answer. You need to check the answer. Look.
Es que se enoja.
Nope. Annoying.
Annoying.
Molesto.
Annoying. She can be annoying. All right. She doesn't get upset. No. You get upset. You get upset because she is annoying.
Ah, okay.
Yes, Romina?
Yes.
That's why a bit of a pain. Next, number two.
It's talkative.
Chatting.
Talkative. Yes, that's right.
Talkative.
Number three.
He's talkative. Pushy is.
Pushing.
Sensitive.
Pushy. What's pushing?
Pushy. I don't have it, but I think the. Oh, see. Sensitive.
Sensitive?
Yes.
There is.
It's incorrect. It's not sensitive.
Oh.
Ah, no. He's very aggressive.
All right, now I have Maria Fernanda and Ever with us. Guys, can you please compare your answers with your classmates, please?
Okay. The next one is pretty pushy, right?
Very pushy.
I think pretty pushy is
where it's linked to she's very relaxed about things.
I don't have number three.
I thought it was aggressive.
Really weird is he's very eccentric.
Eccentric. He's very
Yeah,
eccentric.
number 5 is letter D.
She's sensitive.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and number 4 it is letter B.
Number 4, she's. Number
She's
4 is she's
number 5
sensitive.
is very eccentric, and pretty pushy is with letter E.
What? Number 4 is what?
Kind of touchy is
Letter B.
Yeah, sensitive.
Letter B, yeah.
And
Okay.
number 5 is really weird. Is much doesn't
They're
match,
eccentric.
Eccentric.
All right, so let's
Letter-
check it. So
letter
number
D.
3, pretty pushy is
Aggressive.
aggressive, kind
Aggressive,
of touching,
sensitive.
sensitive, and weird, eccentric.
Eccentric.
There you go. Okay, let's continue with the next part. Think of 3 people you know and describe each person informally and more formally. So person, we can do this as an example. My teacher. Informal. What would be an expression for informal? Is
Mouth.
a
Is,
bit pushy.
pushy.
More formal?
He's aggressive.
Can be aggressive.
Aggressive.
That's an example. All right, now what do you have?
Number 4, I have my best friend Noel.
Continue.
And informal, I have amusing. Amusing is like informal fun or a little fun. I don't know if this is right.
I'm not sure. Hold on one more time. My friend Noel, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, is
I said amusing.
amusing.
A-M-U. Yes.
That's informal or formal?
It's formal.
That's formal. What about the informal? We're on the informal side.
Our informal is fun.
Fun is not informal.
It's very
Maybe you can say funny.
funny. Yes.
Yeah. He is amusing.
Amusing. Yes.
There you go. Thank you very much, Natividad. Fernanda, Everett, Coral, do you have another example?
I wrote Valeria. Give me a moment. I wrote Valeria. Valeria is very chatty.
Okay, is very chatty.
And then Valeria is talkative. Oh, well,
She's
she is. Mhm,
talkative.
mhm.
Very good. Thank you very much, guys. Somebody else? Romina, Everett. Hi, Coral. How are you? Oh my gosh.
I'm a kind of touchy.
One more time, Romina.
I'm a kind of touchy.
Sure. I'm, you said kind of touching. Not a, no a. A is incorrect. So I'm kind of touchy. Yes. So you can say I can be a bit. Oh my gosh. What will be formal?
Sensitive.
Formal, sensitive.
Sensitive. That's right. Who am I missing? Who is missing? Coral, did you give your example? What? Are you talking, Coral? I can't hear you. Oh, very dim, very low, very far. Can you check your microphone? There is something strange with your microphone. It seems like something is blocking it. No, very far, like if you were in the other room. No, not yet. Okay, check it out, okay? Maybe we can, it will reestablish again. But let's continue with the next one, guys. Exercise C, word builder. Find the images of the verbs below. Find the meanings of the verbs below. Match the informal and more formal verbs. Then use each verb to say and write something true about people you know. Informal. We have bath mouth, bug, chill out with, get a kick out of, and hang out. And more formal, annoy, criticize, enjoy, relax, and socialize. The example is, can you read, Fernanda, please?
Okay, one guy in my class is always bad-mouthing other people.
And more formal?
One of my classmates is always criticizing other people.
There. Now, do you have an example, guys?
Yes. It's different example, teacher?
Yeah, it's different. Are you finished? Do you have anything else?
It could be I sometimes hang out with Vania
Yeah.
and
And what would be the formal form?
I sometimes socialize with Vania.
That is correct. That is what you are supposed to do. If you don't have it, it's okay. We'll do it another time. There. And we're going to start with the next lesson. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. There. What do you see in the picture?
Like someone taking therapy or something like that.
Someone taking therapy. What do you see here?
Person.
Person who is thinking something.
There you are, Coral. I hear you good and clear now. And life coaching. What is life coaching, guys?
Es como un entrenamiento para la vida.
Can you say that in English?
Advisor, like an advisor?
It's a person who is giving advices for your life.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. So I heard something about training. It's like getting training. It's like getting suggestions from somebody, from a different person, right? Okay. Do you have a personal problem that you'd rather not discuss with friends or family?
Maybe yes, teacher.
Yeah. What about the rest of you? Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a problem that you don't want to talk to your family about? I mean, you don't want to talk about this problem with your family because it's too sensitive, you're a bit embarrassed, you don't want to preoccupy your family. So what do you do? Who do you talk to?
Are you looking for some specialist?
An specialist? Yes, but
professional.
a professional, maybe professional, that's good.
The most of the people maybe used to talk with a person, with a friend.
With a friend?
Yes.
But what about when you don't want to talk to your friends about it because you're embarrassed?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. So what kind of questions are they? For example, what cell phone should I buy? Is that a problem? What cell phone? Should I buy a new cell phone? Is that a very delicate question?
No.
No. So can you imagine what kind of questions do you ask somebody else, not your family and not your friend? You don't know? You don't imagine, huh? It's okay. Listen to an audio. Listen to an audio. Tell me what are the problems these people are asking for, about. Okay?
Okay.
Ask the life coach. Do you have a personal problem that you'd rather not discuss with friends or family? Get some confidential advice from our online life coach. Question 1.
Sometimes I think I ought to do some volunteer work in a school or a hospital, but I'm too busy just trying to make a living. I have very little free time, so I think I'd better not add anything to my schedule right now. Am I right?
Don't make excuses. You don't have to spend all your free time doing volunteer work. 3 hours a week is enough. Do some research and find an organization where you feel you can make a difference and do some good for other people.
Question 2.
My boss is a bully. He yells at me if I make a mistake, and he makes fun of me in front of my coworkers. I've tried talking to him, but it doesn't do any good. he won't listen. I guess I'm going to have to do something about this problem. But what?
It doesn't make any sense to ignore this problem, and you'd better do something quickly before it gets worse. Make an appointment with your human resources representative. You might want to take a colleague with you, too.
Question 3.
I'm meeting my girlfriend's parents for the first time next weekend. They've invited me for dinner. I'm going to do my best to make a good impression on them, but I'm really nervous. Any advice?
Can you guys hear the audio or you can't hear it?
I could hear it.
Yes, teacher, I could hear the
Yeah. What about you, Natividad? Can you hear the audio?
A little teacher, because the place where I am is a little noisy. Sorry, but it's okay.
You don't have a headphones?
No.
Okay.
Not right
That's
now.
too bad. What about you, Romina? Can you hear the audio okay?
More or less.
Yeah, it's can you check the volume? Maybe your volume is a little down. Maybe, I don't know.
I have my
What about you, Natividad? Can you turn up the volume?
What?
Okay. All right, let's continue. Hopefully it'll work.
Make an effort to dress nicely and make sure you take them a small gift, such as flowers or chocolates. Make some nice comments about their home, the food, etc., but don't overdo it. You ought to let them do the talking at first. The most important thing, however, is just to be yourself.
Question 4.
My boss recently offered me a promotion. I've done a lot of thinking about it, but I can't make up my mind if I should take it. Sometimes I think I'd rather stay in my current job. I've got to decide by next week. What should I do?
Make a list of the pros and cons of each job and give each one a score from 1 to 5. 5 equals the best. Then do the math. Add up the points for each list and subtract the con totals from the pro totals. Which job has the highest score? Does that help you make a decision?
That's the whole audio. Did you catch what the problems are?
Yes.
Yeah, what are the problems?
Okay, the first is that the girl wants to be volunteer and she wants to help other people, but she doesn't have time.
All right, please compare with your classmates. Yes, you guys compare your answers.
I don't know. I could hear that the second in conversation say that the man had a problem with the workers. He asked or he make a refuse to the boss to say what is happening, but the boss is doing anything, and he wants to decide what is going to happen with him, if he is going to say to the human rights, or I don't know what another situation he needs to take.
Oh, okay. I think it was not a coworker. It was the boss.
The boss, yes.
Yeah, the boss bullies him, and then someone, I don't know, another boy recommends him to do something quickly to go to human resources to solve this problem. That's what I heard. Okay, and the number 3, it was that a boy is going to meet the parents of his girlfriend, and he doesn't know what to do and advice. I don't know if it is correct.
Yes, exactly. He is deciding what is going to happen or what he is going to say when he is in front of the parents of the girl, his girlfriend. Sorry.
Three.
Okay, so what's problem number one?
Okay, the problem number one it is not having free time. She wants to be volunteer.
She doesn't have free time to be
She
volunteer.
wants to, but
she doesn't have time.
Doesn't have time or free time.
Okay. What about number two? What's number two?
It's,
My boss is a bully.
problem with the boss.
Or my boss bullies me.
He has problems with the co-workers.
The boss.
The boss?
It's the boss.
Makes fun.
The boss bullies me or fun about me.
The boss? What? The boss?
Makes fun is the same, no?
Yeah.
Makes fun.
Okay.
About me.
Co-work. About me and co-workers.
Okay. Next, number three. No?
I don't know exactly.
No? What about number four?
Meeting my girlfriend's parents.
Number four?
The number four is that someone, well, not the boss of someone offered him another position, but I don't know how to say of job.
That's a problem? Sorry, that's a problem?
Well, that was the situation.
And
yeah, the problem was that he didn't know what to do, if accept the offer or not.
But doesn't know what to do? Okay, perfect. Now let's check it. Go ahead. It's right there. You can go ahead and see it, read it, and at the same time, listen to it.
Ask the life coach. Do you have a personal problem that you'd rather not discuss with friends or family? Get some confidential advice from our online life coach. Question 1.
Sometimes I think I ought to do some volunteer work in a school or a hospital, but I'm too busy just trying to make a living. I have very little free time, so I think I'd better not add anything to my schedule right now. Am I right?
Don't make excuses. You don't have to spend all your free time doing volunteer work. 3 hours a week is enough. Do some research and find an organization where you feel you can make a difference and do some good for other people.
Question 2.
My boss is a bully. He yells at me if I make a mistake, and he makes fun of me in front of my coworkers. I've tried talking to him, but it doesn't do any good. He won't listen. I guess I'm going to have to do something about this problem. But what?
It doesn't make any sense to ignore this problem, and you'd better do something quickly before it gets worse. Make an appointment with your human resources representative. You might want to take a colleague with you, too.
Question 3.
I'm meeting my girlfriend's parents for the first time next weekend. They've invited me for dinner. I'm going to do my best to make a good impression on them, but I'm really nervous. Any advice?
Make an effort to dress nicely and make sure you take them a small gift, such as flowers or chocolates. Make some nice comments about their home, the food, etc., but don't overdo it. You ought to let them do the talking at first. The most important thing, however, is just to be yourself.
Question 4.
My boss recently offered me a promotion. I've done a lot of thinking about it, but I can't make up my mind if I should take it. Sometimes I think I'd rather stay in my current job. I've got to decide by next week. What should I do?
Make a list of the pros and cons of each job and give each one a score from 1 to 5. 5 equals the best. Then do the math. Add up the points for each list and subtract the con totals from the pro totals. Which job has the highest score? Does that help you make a decision?
There. Now let's check your answers. On number 1, you said she wants to volunteer but doesn't have time. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So, right there, volunteer work. And the problem is very little free time. Very good. The next one. The boss makes fun about me and coworkers. Is that correct?
Yes.
The boss is a bully. He makes fun of me in front of the coworkers. So, and the coworkers too?
No.
No, not the coworkers, right? So that's it. Next, number 3, meeting girlfriend's parents. Is that correct?
Yes.
Meeting girlfriend's parents for the first time. Yeah, that's the situation. Number 4, someone offered him another position or job but doesn't know what to do. Is that correct?
Offering him another a promotion.
Sometimes I think I'd rather stay in my current job. What should I do? So he doesn't know what to do. So that's correct. Very good, guys. What we have here are the verbs do or make. At every single time, you need to know, you need to tell me, do or make?
Make.
Do or make? And so forth. So let's begin. The first one is?
Make.
Make. And the next one?
Make.
Like that. Continue, guys. Okay? Let's see. I have Manuel here now. Manuel, how are you, mister?
Okay.
Very good. Please, Manuel and Natividad, take care of number 2. Okay. Now let's see. Romina and Maria Fernanda. Number 3, please.
Sorry, teacher, I can't hear you. It's because I don't know, but someone has like the television on and I can't. I don't know if I'm the only one. Sorry.
No. Can you hear now?
Yeah.
Very good.
Very.
So, Romina, Maria Fernanda, number 3. Coral and Ever. Okay. Number 4, please. Completed.
Okay. I'm meeting my girlfriends.
Everyone at the same time, teacher?
Going to do?
No, just work together.
I'm going to do, no?
Yes.
Okay, Ever.
Number
Okay,
two is do, make.
Ever, we are going to answer number 4, right? My boss recently offered me a promotion. I make a lot of things. I have making.
To make a good impression then? Or to...
What could be the answer for number 4 in the first line? Could be I making a lot of thinking about it, or I'm doing a lot of thinking about it.
A lot.
But I can't make up my mind. Okay, but I can, in the second line, I can't make up my mind.
Cup. Next one is do it. Let's do it. Do it, yeah. The good resume offer me a promotion. I'm doing a lot of thinking about it, but I can make up my mind.
Okay, make up, right?
Make up.
Mhm.
Make up my mind.
Okay, this is in the second line. In the
Next.
third line. In the third line is make a list of pros and cons of each job, right?
Yeah, make a list of the pros, yeah. Then do the math.
Okay. And the fourth line could be then do the math, or what do you think?
Yeah, then do the math. Add up the points for each list. And
Yeah.
start count totals for the totals which has the highest score. As you need to make a decision.
Yes. You can see. What could be in the last line? I can see the last line. What is the next part of the sentence? Okay.
To take them small.
Okay, guys, let's continue. On question number 1, make excuses. Then make or do for some research.
Do.
Do. Next.
You feel you can make.
Make. Next.
A difference and do.
Do, that's correct. Next. Number 2.
Make.
Make a mistake.
Next.
Make.
To make.
Make.
Makes with S.
Makes. Next.
Next is do.
Do. Next.
I have make some.
Do.
Next.
Make.
Make.
Mates.
Next.
Make. And make.
Make an appointment.
Next.
It's number 3 now.
I'm going to do my best to make a good impression.
Next.
Do an effort.
Nope. It's make.
Okay, sorry, I was confusing about that. And make sure.
Make sure. Next.
I'm not sure. Maybe do. I don't know.
Make.
Sorry.
It's okay. Make some nice comments. And the last one.
Do the talking.
Oh, there you go. Number 4.
Okay, the first is making.
Nope, it's not making.
Do a lot of thinking.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm doing a lot of thinking.
Doing? No.
I made a lot of thinking about it.
Done, teacher.
We have to use the verbs do or make. So with
I've done.
I've done a lot of thinking, but I can't
Make up my mind.
Make up our mind. Next,
Make a list, the pros and cons of each.
make a list, then
Then do the math.
do the math. And the last,
Make a decision.
make a decision. All right, what's the difference? When do we use do and when do we use make?
Do is for sports and mental activities, and
One more
make
time,
is for
Romina. One more
Así,
time, Romina.
do is for sports and
Sports?
mental activities, sports, and mental activities.
Sports. You mean sports?
Sports.
Sports?
And
Or?
I think.
And mental activities.
Mental? No.
Activities.
The word mental in English is different. The word mental is crazy.
Do it for the things you can touch.
Mind.
You mean mind? Mindful activities? All right, I understand what you're trying to say, but no, it's not there, quite there. So the difference between do and make is that do is for verbs and make is for nouns. Yes, for example, do exercise. Do talking. Just do some thinking. And make is for nouns, for things, for objects. Make an effort.
And what happened with mistake, teacher?
Make a mistake. A mistake, a thing, a noun. There are some exceptions, but it's like a paraphrasing. For example, make fun. That's a little different, but make fun means the action, the activity of the ridiculizing.
You can check the situation then.
Make a list. Yes. So notice how with make, it is very common to have an or a. And you don't have that with do. With do, you don't have a or an. Okay?
Yes.
Are there any questions?
No, it's okay
No?
for me.
Perfect.
It's okay, teacher.
Then let's continue with the next one. Find expressions on the web page with the same meanings as the underlined words. I should do some volunteer work. We need to find this. I should do some volunteer work in the article. It's not the same in the article, but it has to have the same idea, the same message. There. Can you find it? Yeah, can you find it? Where is that sentence?
Do some volunteer work.
Yes, do some volunteer work. Now, how does that say it? How does the article say it? I should do?
I ought to.
I ought to.
I ought to. That's correct. Next, number 2. I'm sorry. I prefer to stay in the same job. Who says that?
The fourth one.
Number 4. How does this person say it?
I've done a lot of thinking about it.
Is that the same sentence? I prefer to stay in my same job is the same as I've done.
No. I rather stay in my current job.
Yes.
Current job, yes.
I'm sorry. I'd rather stay in my current job. Right there. What's the difference?
Current.
I prefer.
I read it.
I rather.
Rather is the difference. Okay. What about number 3?
I have to make a decision.
What's the difference?
Number 3. This is in the number 3.
Number 3?
Yes.
Yeah, in number 3?
I don't think so.
Nope, it's not number 3.
It's the number 2.
Number 2?
I have to make a decision.
No,
this is number 4,
I think
teacher.
it's number 4 again.
Number 4
Number
again?
4 again.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, where is the sentence?
What should I do?
I have to make a decision. I've got to decide by next week.
I've got to decide. There you go. What's the difference?
I got to decide.
I've got to make a difference, right? That's a different part. And number 4, you really should do something quickly. Where is that?
That's number 2.
Question number
2.
That's right. How or where is the sentence?
Maybe, I guess I'm going to have to do something about this
You
problem.
better do something quickly.
There it is. And what's the difference?
Better and should.
I really should.
You'd better. Those are the different expressions. Now, let's write them right here. Do you remember how they are?
Should
Yes. Should is ought to.
Out to.
So let's begin with number 1.
Ought
Do
to.
some volunteer work.
I
ought to.
I ought to
Do
You.
some volunteer work.
There. Next, number 2.
I'd rather to stay in the same job.
I'd rather to stay in the
I'm ready to stay in the current job.
Oh, check it out. How is it?
In my current job.
I'd rather.
In my.
I'd rather stay.
I'd rather stay
in the same in my current job.
My current job. There you go. Number 3.
Number 3.
How is it?
I got this.
I've
decided. I've got to decide.
I've got to decide.
I've got to decide by next week.
I've got to decide by next
week.
There you go. That's number 3. What about number 4? What's number 4?
Do something quickly. You'd better do something quickly.
You better do something quickly.
You better do something quickly.
There. So the new expressions that we're working with today is to, rather, got, and it's better. Do you know how to use these guys? Or are they new?
I don't remember the usual word rather.
Perfect. So let's go one by one. using had better. Are you familiar with had better?
Better.
A little bit.
What? Yes. Had better. What time tense is this? The structure is had better plus verb. Had better implies this is a warning. If you do not, something bad may happen. You had better not drive in the snow. What time tense is that?
Us?
Even though we are using had, that's part
perfect.
of an expression. It's part of an idiom. It is not past perfect. Okay? It's an expression for a suggestion that implies a warning. Okay?
Yes.
And the examples are right here. You had better not drive in the snow because if you drive in the snow, you may have an accident. Or you had better submit your homework because if you don't, the teacher might deduct points. Or you had better stop smoking. Now, the contraction of you had better is you'd better. All right, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Go ahead and read the auto, please. Study the exercise, the examples. Give me one little. I'm sorry, guys, I'm back. So ought to, the expression ought to, and you might want to write notes. Are you writing your notes? Ought to is for an advice, to suggest an action or to show that it is necessary. All right, that's the key. It ought to means necessary. You ought to revise your lessons. Margaret ought to exercise more. It is also used for probability. It depends on the context. Our team ought to win is the same as necessary. It's also is probability or necessity. And the next example is she ought to receive the package tonight. All right, next. Should, ought to, might, and want, they have different levels of strength. So here we have, we should invite your friend to my party. This is a suggestion. Let me see if I have it. Nope, I don't. So we should invite is a suggestion. The next example is we ought to buy some soda if you have money. What is ought to? Remember?
This is an advice.
Sure, it's an advice, but what type? For example, what is should
necessity?
Buy?
This is a necessity.
It's a necessity, yes, it's necessary. And we have a new one. You might want to. What is might want to?
It's a possibility. No.
It's also a suggestion. It's very similar to should. So should and might want to are very similar. And this will always be with want to, because it's a verb. You might want to call, and in this case, you can say should, but what if it's necessary? What if it's important? Then is should strong enough? Or maybe you need something stronger. If it's necessary,
it's stronger.
Then you use ought to.
Ought to.
That's when it's necessary. Okay, now let's check some other examples.
Does should and ought to does the same meaning?
No. Should is a suggestion, ought to is necessary.
Teacher, sorry,
Yes.
ought to is similar to say have to or must.
It's not that strong.
But...
It's not that strong. It's like on the middle. It's necessary, but it's not an obligation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So
All
it
right.
would like should, ought to, and must or had to.
There you go. Yes, those are the good levels.
Okay.
All right. The next
Yeah.
expression, I must and I have to, is also I've got to or I'm going to have to. Now, these are obligations and responsibilities, okay? All right. So we have the different examples. I must fix my bicycle. I have to take care of my sister's pet, or I've got to. I've got to make a birthday cake, or I'm going to have to do my homework, or I've got to see a doctor, or I'm going to have to catch up on my email, etc. Okay, now these are obligations. There are no choices. We also have prefer and would rather. Would rather do is would prefer to do. What's the difference, guys?
Rather.
Yeah, that's a difference. But what's the difference? The only difference is the article to.
Infinitive.
The only difference. Okay, do you see? Everything else is the same. It works the same. It means the same thing, with the exception that prefer, it's a verb. And rather, it's a modal verb. Okay, so let me write that down here.
Teacher.
Yes, mister.
Sorry, but I think those examples is about the grammar, no? But what happened with situation? I mean, in what situation I can use would rather and would prefer, or is the same?
Whatever you want, is whatever you prefer, whatever you rather use.
Yeah, well, the only thing is we
For
take care
example,
of. We take care of.
For example, in the previous exercise, what necessary is to buy soda in the previous exercise.
This right here.
You say we ought to buy some soda if you have money, but in my opinion, what necessary is to buy some soda.
There you go. So these are examples, and what I'm trying to show you is the measurement of the intensity. All right, so if in your opinion, soda is very important, is extremely important, then you use a different expression. You can say have.
To buy.
We have is a very important topic. Yes? Now, it's not very important. It's not that important. It is good, a really necessary object, then you don't use have to. You can use ought to.
We can use in that sentence must.
Yes, when it's an obligation, a yes, when it's very important. And must is a modal verb, so it will go without the to.
We must buy. It's on that. Without to.
Without the to.
All right.
Who exited?
Okay. We must buy.
Okay, 7. There. But if it's not it's not necessary, it's not an obligation, it's only an idea. It's only a suggestion. Then what do you say?
Okay, teacher.
We should. Yes, mister?
Yes.
And this is the obligations. And here is the rather and would prefer. So we can compare. This is an example context. Shall we go by train? Okay. Now here we have the different answers.
I had a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Should and ought to not have the same use?
It depends on your opinion. For example, and then you have to say, learn English. Now, what is this for you? Is it a good idea? Is it necessary? Or is extremely important? What is it for you? Now, one more time. If it's very important, oh my gosh. When it's only an idea, only a good idea, you say should. And the other one is might want to. Now I'm going to write that with little orange, okay, right there. But what if it's necessary?
Ought to, or have to.
If it's necessary?
For me, yes.
Then you say ought to. Right? Or like the book said, really should. It's necessary. Now, what if it's extremely important? What do you say?
Must.
Must.
Have to. Must. Ought to and
I'm going to have.
Going to have to. Right there. Now, it depends on you, on every single one of you. What is the answer for you? Is it a good idea, a necessary thing, or an important thing? What do you want to use? If it's only a good idea, then you say, I should or I might want to learn English, if it's a good idea. But what if it's a necessity? Then you use I had to or I really should learn English. But what if it's really important, extremely important? Then you use I have to, I must, or I've got to, or I'm going to have to. Is that better, Romina?
Whatever we want.
Whatever it is for you.
See, for my situation.
Yes, for exactly. Yes,
For
Romina,
example, I have to learn English.
for you.
Yes.
There you go. Perfect. What about for the rest?
A ver, bueno, en el caso de necessary is should and may have to, ¿no?
No, necessary. No, necessary is ought to.
Ought to, okay. A ver, ought to. Ought to and really should.
Yes. Is necessary. And this, what is this?
This is an advice in
It's a good idea. A good idea. A suggestion.
Good idea.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Can I go to the next one or not yet?
Yes, teacher. Okay.
Yes.
All right, perfect. So rather, we have the same scenario. Should we go by train? Well, I prefer to go by car, or I'd rather go by car. What is the difference?
The infinitive to.
The article to, or the preposition to. That's the only difference. Everything else is the same. The meaning is the same. The intensity is the same. Everything is the same, okay? Are there any questions?
No, teacher, they are like synonyms.
They are like synonyms, perfect. We have more examples for negatives. I'm tired. I'd rather not go out this evening. This is important. This is also with prefer. When you have a negative with prefer, you don't say I don't prefer. With prefer is I prefer not to go out.
Not to go out.
Yeah, with prefer.
Well, yeah, when we use it, yeah, prefer.
I prefer
not to go out.
Not to go out, yes.
Prefer not to go out.
There. Do you want to go out this evening? I'd rather not. Okay, guys?
You want to go this evening.
Okay, next.
What's advisable?
I'm sorry, what's advisable, necessary, and preferable? Would you like to take a picture or you want me to send you this slide?
Yes, please.
Yes, you want the slide?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, all right. Give me a second. I'm sending it on the WhatsApp group now. Oh my gosh, where is it?
Oh, sorry.
There, it's on the group. Next. Of course, these are the expressions. You'd better, and then you have the verb. I better not, verb. I ought to do, or in this case, the do is visible, but is what I'm trying to say is the expressions go before the verb.
What's advisable?
Now, I want you to give me an example. Take a look at this case. Can you read, Everett, please?
Yeah, I can find a job to pay my bill.
Job to pay my bill.
All right, guys, can you give him an advice, a suggestion, or anything your opinion?
A suggestion.
Go ahead, please. I want to hear it.
I could say I'd rather save my money.
Maybe, but that's not a suggestion. That's a personal opinion.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So what would be the suggestion?
Okay, I might want to.
You, not I.
Okay.
You'd better save some money, right? That's the advice. If I say I better save some money, then you're not giving a suggestion. You're giving a personal for your own opinion.
You better talk.
You'd better save some money.
With your friends,
Another example?
You're looking for something.
One more time, Everett, please.
You better talk with your friends. Maybe you can find something.
Very good. You'd better talk to your friends. That's good. Somebody else? Romina, Natividad, Maria.
You might want to sell something. Yours.
Awesome idea. Awesome. Very good, Maria Fernanda. Natividad, Romina, Manuel. Are you here, Manuel?
You better have a great resume.
You better make
a great resume.
A very good resume. Yes. That's a good idea, mister. Come on. Nobody else? It's okay. Don't worry. I have another example. Yes, go ahead.
What is resume? Or what did you say?
Resume, where all your personal professional information for a new employer.
Okay.
For example, if I want to work at Walmart, I make a single paper with my picture, my name, my studies, my experiences, my abilities, my skills and abilities, and I show this paper to Walmart. I say, Walmart, this is my resume. I want a job.
Like the CV in Spanish?
Yeah, yes, like that. All right, guys. Another opinion, or can we go to the next picture?
Picture.
There, can you read, Romina, please?
I don't understand. I don't understand. Help.
Like me. It's okay.
Is would better not. How to may want to going to have
no, that's only to help you remember the expressions, but you need to give an advice. Your opinion advice. What do you think she should do?
She has a problem in his work.
No, you need to use the expressions.
No, she understand about
the dynamic, huh? The activity. You have to say a complete expressions. For example, with ought to. Okay, that's an example. Then you can say she ought to.
We have to practice more.
You ought to ask for help.
Ask for help. There you go. Ought to ask for help. There. Another one. Is that better, Natividad?
Yes.
All right, please. Now give me your opinions.
I don't know what happened with my internet. You are my pause. I can listen.
Next picture.
Yes, it's okay. The example is okay.
There. Read, please, Natividad.
I failed the final exam. My girlfriend broke up with me, and I got fired from my job. What am I going to tell my parents? A lot of problems.
Suggestions, advice.
He has got to make a decision.
He has got to make a decision. That's true. That's for sure.
He should take a nap and then take a shower. And then
That's a good idea.
And then talk to his parents.
That's right. What about Everett, Natividad, Romina, Manuel? Anything else?
You better start doing some you better go to the gym.
That's another good idea. You better go to the gym. Yes, that's right.
You
What, Romina?
ought to study more. You ought
Okay.
to study more.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
You got to buy a big bottle of wine.
Again, what? You have to buy a what?
Take a little time for
Buy
you.
a big bottle of wine.
I heard you now. I'm sorry, Natividad. Can you repeat yours, please?
Maybe you ought to take some time for you alone.
You have to take some time alone. Maybe. That's a good idea. There you go. That's perfect, guys. So let's go for the next one. What is this? I don't recall this. Can you give me another sentence, please?
For her or for him?
Whoever you want. Whatever you want to pitch in.
The boy might want to buy some food for her.
Some food. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
She should forget the problem and give him another opportunity.
All right. With the new expressions. The new, no should. A new expression.
Oh, sorry. She
It's
might
okay.
want to.
Okay, she might want to. There you go. That's good. Anything else, guys?
For example, hey, my friend, you must to take another option.
Must is a modal verb, so it doesn't go with to.
Sorry, yeah, you must take another option.
Very good. There you go. Okay, that's it? No more? Next.
Hey, girl, you better go to the doctor.
There you go. You better go to the doctor. That's correct.
She has to go to drink something to a restaurant.
Okay, she has got to, right?
Yes.
She has got to go drink.
She had better sleep. Well,
She'd better sleep, huh? She'd better sleep. Or she had better sleep. Are there any more? Natividad, Romina, Manuel, anything else?
She has to take a coffee, to drink a coffee, sorry.
Yeah. No, she has got to drink coffee or some coffee.
She has to drink a coffee.
Some, no, no, coffee.
Okay.
Is with cup. A cup of coffee.
She has to drink coffee, okay.
She has got to drink some coffee.
Got to drink some coffee. Okay.
What about this picture?
I have to go to the cinema.
You should go to the cinema.
There you go. A different expression. No should.
Okay.
You ought to
You ought to.
go to the cinema.
There you go. Perfect. Now I have this activity right here. Complete the conversations with problems and solutions. This, use your imagination to complete the blanks, but you have to use the new expressions. I'll send it to the WhatsApp group, don't worry. Okay, the new expressions are in the WhatsApp group. And I'm gonna send you this right now. Right there. And you're going to work in teams. Perfect. Let's go, guys. Let's go to your rooms. Room number 1, 2, and 3. You have 3 minutes to complete the exercises, please. All right, guys. Did you finish?
No.
No? Almost?
No.
No? You need more time?
Yes, please, teacher.
Okay. How much more time do you need?
Maybe
What?
3 minutes or 2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes?
Yes.
A little confused.
All right,
Or
2
maybe
minutes.
we can do it all together.
Okay,
Go ahead. 2 more minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Now what you're going to do is you're going to compare your answers. Did you finish all? Did you finish everything?
Yeah, we
Yes.
finished my little meeting.
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay. I'm gonna send you with a different person.
Okay.
Right there. Now you're only comparing, okay? Do not work again. Only compare, only 1 minute, okay? So what do you think?
Nice.
Was it easy?
I like to
Was it
listen
okay?
to different ideas.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, Maria?
I like to listen to different ideas.
Yes, it's interesting to listen to different ideas, isn't it? What do you think, Coral? What about you, Natividad?
It was very interesting, teacher, because we are sharing and knowing what is the answer for each person, different person.
Right. Did you notice that there are no right or wrong answers? Everything is okay. You only have to learn the correct form of the new expressions. That's all. Okay? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
All right.
Okay.
How was the class today, guys? We didn't finish, but we are out of time. We'll continue tomorrow. How was the class today?
It was very good because we were practicing speaking all the time.
There you go.
I haven't seen the time. Is the class was very quickly for me.
It was fast? That's
We need more
awesome.
time,
Maybe
more practice.
you might want to find some headphones, mister?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm going to get it.
Yeah, all right. Thank you very much. Do you guys have any questions?
No, teacher.
No? All right. I will send you the homework. It will be quick and easy. The homework will be this. I'm going to send you this slide. And it says, who has to do any of these things? What you have to do is read. Make a big decision and ask yourself, do I have to make a big decision? And if you do, write it down. Make an appointment to see someone. Ask yourself, do I have to make an appointment to see someone? And if you do, write, I have to make an appointment to see a doctor. Okay, etc. All of those things, only think, read, think, and write your sentence. And tomorrow we'll share. Okay?
Good teacher.
Sorry, teacher. In this part, we're going to use all the parts that we practice in this class.
Yes.
For example, we're going to use the should and auto.
Yes, absolutely.
I have to most.
Yes, mister. Okay, that's what you will need to do.
Teacher, I have a question, teacher.
Go right ahead.
Okay, all the activities that you ask for homework is necessary to send you, or just we can check together here in the class?
This activity that I just sent to the WhatsApp group, it's only for you in your notebook. Tomorrow you will only share, and that's it.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
The sentence will be about a real situation, or it doesn't matter?
Preferably real situations. All right. If you want to have a longer conversation, you can invent something if you want.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Thank you, guys. Are there any other questions?
No, teacher. For me, no. It's okay.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a great night. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay,
See
thank
you,
you very
teacher.
much. See you tomorrow. See you. Bye.
Good night.
Take care. Bye.
Bye, guys.